Family of New Haven police officer Joshua Catellano, who was killed in a car crash in Las Vegas early Friday morning, has not yet announced his funeral arrangements.
Castellano was one of 4 New Haven officers in the car when it crashed, and the driver, New Haven officer Robert Ferraro, is now facing criminal charges. Fox 61's Tony Terzi brings us up to date on this case live from the New Haven Police Department. Tony.
Hey there, Amanda. Good afternoon, Brent and everyone. B.J. Ferraro facing multiple criminal charges, including DUI. And, of course, he is going to be back in the courtroom. He was there Saturday morning, his initial appearance. He'll be back tomorrow morning. Reckless driving, also one of the charges. He's been placed on leave by the PD, which essentially now has lost 2 officers. The news that New Haven police officer Joshua Catellano had been killed in a crash in Las Vegas Friday morning crushed this department.
He was just a good kid, solid guy, and he'll be missed by everybody here. And it was an honor to know him.
Castellano and 3 other New Haven officers were involved in the crash at about 4 a.m. Pacific time. New Haven officer Robert Ferraro, seen here in this New Haven PD issued photo, will be formally charged with DUI and reckless driving in a Las Vegas courtroom tomorrow morning.
Speaking with my officers the other night, you know, we sat around and shared stories of him, and I don't think that's ever going to stop.
Lieutenant Justin Marshall was Castellano's district manager for 2 years before Castellano joined the New Haven Shooting Task Force.
You know, a piece of our heart will be gone forever. You can't replace that. But in our profession, you know, we'll go on. We'll overcome this.
In part due to mental health assistance.
In grief, we know that it's a personal process. We know it's a complicated process. And we know that no 2 people are going to share the same experience.
Chris McKee is a retired police captain, now working with Manchester-based Honor Wellness Center to serve first responders, military veterans, and their families.
And if you don't do some type of wellness, some type of resiliency to take care of yourselves, the bucket spills over and we go into crisis. There are certainly things in this field that human brains just aren't built to see or experience.
He knew everybody. He knew everybody to the point that we received a text message from a woman who lives in Westville Manor, his walking beat initially, saying that her heart was broken.
The now acting chief, Rene Dominguez, was the first supervisor of Officer Castellano when he came out of the police academy some 7 years ago. By the way, Ferraro posted $100,000 bond over the weekend, and he was released on the condition that he didn't drink, he didn't drive, and he had to wear a GPS monitoring device. Again, he'll be in court tomorrow. We're live here in New Haven. Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.